Like, did you ever do Lions Den?
I never did Lions Den, you know.
Yeah.
I never did that, but I heard that was like the open mic.
Yeah, it's like
It's the first one I did in London.
Is it? Yeah.
It's the first
You
one.
have to be there like 2.5 hours before to sign up because there's like fucking there's 20 retards that have no jobs.
Yeah.
That can get there early, so you got to beat them.
Well, you might not even get it. Like you might not even get.
Close.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because they stop at 20 people or whatever.
Yeah, you have to be there. It was one of the first gigs I did when I got here, and it starts at like 7:30. But they're like, you have to be there for 5. You have to be within the first 10 people to be there to sign up. So I got there at 5, and I was like sitting. Everyone's just sitting on the pavement, like homeless people, and it's just like everyone's just retarded or like has autism or is homeless. It's horrendous, and it's run by like a trans woman who's like Australia's first like trans person to undergo gender reassignment surgery, and she regrets it. Like her whole thing is just like, oh fuck, I cut off me cock, and I regret it. So it's in the basement of a nightclub, and
it's a great place for humor.
Oh, it's a great. It's one of these places where, like, the other night I did 21 Soho or something, and the lads were like, "Oh, come on, we'll go over to Lions Den and kind of just like watch the circus, like, because they're just like it's fun to just watch, because people just go up and like say the most outrageous racist shit because it's the only. Yeah, it's just like a classic fucking open mic where the audience is just all incel fucking.
Yeah, I feel like that's an easy thing for like new comics to do. Like, when you kind of go for the outlandish because you don't.
Because then you get a reaction.
Yeah, you don't. You're not funny yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're just like, gays. Like,
it's
like,
the punchline can.
We still do that.
We still do that. Yeah.
But you kind of got that, like, it, there's craft around it. You know what I mean?
I did a show on when was it? Not last night, but the night before, and there were 6 people in the basement of this place in Hoxton, and water was cascading from the ceiling like onto the stage.
Because you were spraying them with a hose.
Yeah.
Like Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Yeah, when you got to hose down some of these open micers, And anyway, some guy just didn't turn up, and they were like, "Oh, it's such a shame, this guy's so funny." And I was like, "Who is he?" And they're like, "Oh, it's this guy, and he like wears a suit, and then on stage he takes off the suit and he's wearing another suit, and then he takes off that suit and there's another suit, and then he like fumbles with the microphone."
Like Vigo Venn.
Like Vigo Venn, except he's wearing a suit.
So
and then
that's
I just went, "Oh, I
groundbreaking.
fucking hate that."
Do you know
And then
how
I was
long
like,
that is,
and I just go, "I fucking hate anything with a gimmick." And then I just heard some comic behind me going, "Oh, you're gonna hate me." I turn around, a guy dressed up as a vampire.
And fucking clown shoes on.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna hate me." And I was
want to suck at comedy.
Wait. For real though, he was dressed as a vampire.
He was dressed as a vampire, and he had his hair all like combed back in a thing. And I was like, "No, I'm sure you're. No, you're funny.
You're the best vampire comedian in the land."
Do you know what? I've seen good prop comics. Yeah, I'm a purist, like in terms of stand-up. So I just like going up there with a mic. But the thing, you know what's long about that? Imagine doing all that costume and you bomb.
Of course. And he does.
And you got to get back on the train as a vampire.
Yeah.
And go home to your girl, be like
sleep upside down, hanging from the ceiling or whatever. Yeah, that's what I think is like. You have to go on the train just as a fucking vampire, and I mean, it's just tragic. Then he went on and he was just bombing with like vampire puns or whatever, and it was. I'm pretty sure I probably ruined his any shred of confidence he had.
Yeah, he would have killed. He would have killed. He probably loves you too. He's probably a huge fan.
His confidence was gone way before.
Yeah.
When he put them teeth in, he said, "It's over, bro. It's over."
I'm trying to think of the equivalent. Like,
that's insane.
Putting in these fake teeth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him tonight. That is mad. That's crazy.
Oh, it was crazy, and there's just 6 people sitting there like, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
What do you think the equivalent of like if you walked into a gig and your hero was there, like with his back to you, and he's like, "There better not be any fucking gay comedians on tonight."
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, I'm just sick of hearing gay comedians talk about being gay." You're just like, "Oh God."
Yeah.
I would have preferred blackface if I'm honest. If I'm honest.
He did it. He was it was white.
At least you're going to something that's real.
Yeah, I love if he was black but doing a vampire, so you had to do like white face. Like, you have to do white face. Basically.
Yeah, okay,
like,
alright, yeah, alright, fair
This
enough.
whole thing is like, oh, I'm pale and I can't fucking whatever. But it was
That's insane.
Yeah, it was brutal. But had you done mode like in the past? That place?
Nah, man. I did. Where did I start? GB, was it? GMB.
GB News.
G&B.
No, fuck that, bro.
I couldn't get on at GMB. I didn't fill in the form correctly. I didn't follow the rules.
Oh well, the
You
guy.
didn't get on at GMB.
He couldn't. He wouldn't.
They let
respond.
anyone on at GMB, bro.
I know. But
Anyone.
he has very specific rules of how to ask.
He
for a
does,
spot,
he does.
And I don't think I followed the rules.
He does.
I tried to.
There were stories. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Was that your first gig, GB?
No, I did a hoopla course. I did one of
Hoopla.
those. Yeah, it's like, you know, stand-up courses where you do like, you got 6 weeks and then at the end you get like that stage time.
Yeah.
But bro, like at first I was like, because I think I was a bit too much of a pussy to just go on stage. I was like, I need an easy in.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. If this forces me to do it, fair enough. And I was like, yeah, but what? Like, they're talking about the science of stand-up. How's it the science?
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you just go do it.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a science. Like,
Well, there can be, but I think
there's mechanics to it.
yeah, for sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were like, it got me my type 5. That 5 took me, like, I think I was doing that 5 for like a year. I was like tweaking that first 5 for a year.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, like, it was probably one of the best things I ever did. This was the reason I'm sort of here now.
Where did they do the showcase at the end of the?
It was at it was in London Bridge.
Not the tower, not the 2 bridges, not that place.
No.
was it? Fuck that
It
place,
was a
man.
nice venue. I've not been back since, but it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
That 2 bridges venue that they use for I think it's a stand-up club or something. It's one of the worst. I remember once I was on stage, and it's all just like older, middle-aged people, like white people and whatever. And then like I remember just everyone was bombing, and I was on stage, and I just saw this woman because the windows are just open. And she was just looking out the window, and I just went, "Are you okay, ma'am? You everything all right?" And she just goes, "This is just terrible."
Yeah.
And then I was just like, "Oh, okay, all right."
You're in the middle of your set.
What? In the middle of
Or
my set.
okay, so right. So
But she was angry at the whole show.
No, I know, but it wasn't
Yeah.
like when you first got on.
No, I
It
was,
was
like trying to
you've
do
been doing jokes, and she's like, "This is terrible."
And I
Was she an older woman?
older woman, yeah.
Nothing breaks your heart like an older woman not finding you funny.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Like, I was at a black show. Like, I was doing a black room in Birmingham Glee.
Yeah.
And, like, Kane Brown was on.
Yeah.
Like, Axel. It was a big lineup, like Junior
Yeah.
Booker.
Yeah.
Slim. Richard Blackwood. Like, it was a crazy show. And I had no right being there at that time.
Right.
Like, you know. I wasn't on the poster. I just got called up last minute. So,
Right.
so I had, like, compared to these lot, my
Yeah.
set was just...
Right.
It was like, come on, like, get through your set, man.
Right.
We're trying to see some real comics here.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, after the show, they're bigging up everyone. Oh, you were sick. And then some older black woman, she just turns to me and she's like, keep going.
Oh, the keep going.
The keep going is
I've
just...
heard that. I've
yeah.
heard that plenty of times.
Bro, it was a long drive back.
I've had that after doing really well, and it fucked with me.
Yeah.
Because I've had people like being like, "That was great" and stuff, and then one lady
Yeah.
was like, "Keep going," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's, yeah.
If it's anything other than you're fucking amazing, it hurts. Like,
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
people going,
Yeah.
that was
Oh.
good, man.
Do you
And
know
you're
what-
like, don't...
One that
be
I
this-
hate is when they're like solid.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah,
a
yeah.
comp, but it's like it's not
Yeah.
didn't blow me away, but it's solid. Like
Have you
you,
ever had
you got
some-
away
Yeah,
with it.
solid. Yeah.
Have you ever had someone like critique your set?
Oh yeah, I had a guy once at some gig, and he was being a dick, and I kind of like went in on him because he was just heckling or whatever, and then I got off stage, and he handed me like a slip of paper, and I was like, "What is this?" And he was like, "Oh, just some notes for your
Oh my
some
God.
notes for
Fuck
your
off,
jokes."
Yeah.
And I was like,
Just,
the
I like you.
fucking neck of this fucking cunt, and I was like, no, I'm all right.
Because what you don't realize is a lot of people that come to stand-up shows are people that have always wanted to do stand-up, but never actually do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they go and they're like, oh, I've never heard of this guy. He's not on TV or whatever. Let me
Yeah.
give him notes. Not knowing that, like, we fucking do this.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
like, I don't, like, fuck off.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
had
yeah.
people. The worst is when people come up after the show and go, "How do I sign up for this?"
yeah,
You're like, "No, this was
yeah.
a professional showcase."
Yeah.
Because
You
you're
don't-
doing
yeah,
it,
yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you look like shit. So,
yeah.
yeah.
It looked really easy what you're doing. So
That
how do
happened at Soho the other night, I think.
yeah, it happens a lot at Soho.
Yeah.
Which is weird because there's usually a good
It's a
lineup
good
on it. It's a
standard,
good
yeah.
Because
show.
you're not
Yeah.
a Netflix comic, bro.
Exactly. Yeah.
They just don't know you, and they're just
Yeah.
like, I've never heard of this guy.
Yeah.
So he must have just come in today.
Yeah.
And just like even some of my boys, like they know how long I've been doing it,
Yeah.
and they're like, bro, that was good. I was like, Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there comes a point where it's just like you've been doing it long enough that if you're not, like, you should be doing well most times. You know what I mean? So it stops being...
You'd think that.
Someone warned me about this. They were like, yeah, there comes a point a few years in where it's like it stops being impressive to other people that you're doing well, because it's just like, yeah, you've been going long enough, you should be doing well. Those first few years where people were like, how long have you been going? Oh, you're really good for like that just fades, and it's just
exactly
like, you should be doing well.
But I love that pro mentality though, because like before, like, bro, like when I first started doing comedy, to do a 5, I'd have like 1 5 booked in on that week, and that it would consume my whole week.
Same.
Like I'd be rehearsing, I'd be like, Now, bro, like I'm just like, when I get there, I'll just figure out what I'm doing. You kind like
of,
not every gig, but like some gigs, you know.
You can write, like, if you have a 5 minute coming up, like, it's easy to just be like, I'll just try 5 minutes of new material. Where it used to be like to fill 5 minutes a time.
Even
like, what the how does people do that?
I
remember being like, I've never
5 minutes.
Remember before I started comedy and practicing my set out loud and being like, wait, I don't think I've ever spoken for 5 minutes straight before. That was
it's a lot.
the first time
when you hear your own voice and especially like when no one's talking.
And
you're like, damn, like I've been talking a little minute now. It's deafening.
The first gig I did, I went on and you had 5 minutes, and I went on stage and I did all the jokes that I had in my head, and then I ran off and my brother was there. I got off stage and I was like, what was that? He's like, it was a minute and a half.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. And the very first joke I ever made was I just run like the Dublin Marathon, and I went, I did the marathon the other week, and I was like, do any of you guys do it? And then no one did, and I was like, yeah, you lazy cunts. That was like the first thing. That was the first thing I ever fucking said on stage. And I have the video. It's like deep on my Instagram. And I should probably delete it because it's fucking embarrassing. Like,
put it on the Patreon.
I should put it on the page.
You should archive it, bro. But it needs to be there.
You can archive these.
Just so it's there, bro. Because you need to be reminded.
Oh yeah. It's also just cool. You had a real fucking stinker recently, didn't you?
Yeah. Did a.
Wait till you fucking hear this.
Did a golf course in Essex.
Whereabouts in Essex?
I don't know what the area was called.
I don't mind.
But it was like, it was a golf course, and they'd been drinking since 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And it was like an award ceremony, and it was an MC.
Biggest cunt in Essex.
Originally, they wanted him to just do an hour of comedy, and he was like, "Fuck that, I'm not doing that." And he's like, "Hamish, come and do 15 minutes up top," and we were introducing cabaret dancers, like what's it called, like
burlesque
dancers.
Oh my god!
So all the guys are just waiting for burlesque.
Why
dancers.
do they do that?
And
we can't compete with that.
You can't compete with tits.
I
follow burlesque dancers, and it's not. I follow them home, but no. Yeah, I follow them at gigs, and you cannot compete with them.
Like, you know.
But so I was right before the burlesque dancers. We get in there, and it's like a big room with tables all around the edges, and there's just like a big aisle in the middle. Like, it's not set up for comedy at all. There's no spotlight. There's like a wireless speaker that's cutting out, and it's crackly, and it's a disaster.
You saw death.
And I knew. And the show started like an hour late, so they're getting even drunker. Yeah, we got the best part. We did get some good food because they had this big,
it's a golf club, I guess.
And everyone was dressed up in like French, like all the like the waiters and stuff were dressed up as like French, like those stripy shirt things, and it was like French food. I guess
mimes.
Yeah, like mimes. No, literally, like those stripy shirts with the berets. And that was
Oh, they're wearing berets and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
And I just remember turning to one of them and going, they are going to hate me.
Yeah.
And he's just like, okay.
Yeah.
And so
was it pretentious? Like, was it like...
No, because they were like rich working class people. You know what I mean? Like, they're people that have become rich because they started their own business and shit, and they're just trash.
Yeah.
And thing is, that rich working, like, you can't shake that stink off you.
No,
you know
exactly.
What I mean? Like,
the guy who ran it was like, don't worry, they're all up for it. That you might get a bit of heckling. Like, yeah. Like, and so you know. God. And there's that's right. It was all men and one woman.
Oof.
And they're like, and I remember the woman comes over and he's like, don't worry, I've told her, don't worry about being polite for the lady. All right, she knows what she's.
She knows what she's in for. Yeah.
He's like, look, if you want to be here, like it was like such a.
What was she like?
she was I mean she was like one of the boys.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
And so Dave Ward goes up, and it's like everyone's still just talking, and the mic's fucking up, and but he manages to get their attention because I mean he's got so much fucking experience with these guys. He's probably, and he does quite well considering, but doesn't really do any material. Yeah. And so like I know that he doesn't like. I know he would be annoyed if I just did crowd work because he has to go up and do another half an hour after me.
Right.
So I just have to do my material, and I do my first joke, gets like a polite chuckle from maybe a quarter of the audience, and I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. And so I just keep plowing ahead
with the bullying joke,
and I'm just I'm just losing them, and like I'm getting heckled. I try to like go back at some of them, and because they're all friends, so like you can't what's wrong with you two? And they're like, I'm like, what's with the fucking button-up shirt? And like, it's a button-up shirt.
It's the worst because like you lot already know each other's story.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not exposing anyone.
And David already kind of I mean he'd already been doing crap. Like they were already giving like fake answers and shit. So it's like there was a thing where it's like everyone kept saying they were a policeman and stuff.
Oh,
and so like,
fuck off.
So I know if I tried to talk to them, they would just fuck with me.
I can't lie. Like as a comic, I hate that, but that's actually pretty funny.
It's
actually quite funny.
I love hearing stories like this, but it's just
it's shit when it happens to you though.
But I can't watch. I can only hear these stories. I can never. I'd leave the room if something.
You know, I like seeing comics bomb, man.
Yeah. It's fun watching.
You would have loved this. And I was supposed to do 15 minutes, and I was like. Because I'm like editing stuff out. I'm like, if that didn't work, like there's stuff that I know is definitely not going to work, and I'm throwing out everything that might work, and I'm running out of shit. And I can't even remember what he said. I have a joke where I'm like, I go like, oh, do you think like AI is going to like destroy the world? And one guy just yelled out, I think it's going to destroy your career.
Which is just,
and I was like,
Dave Ward.
And I go, and I go, I go, look, I don't want to be up here either. Like I know you guys don't want me up here, but I don't want to be up here. But I'm getting paid. Man. So unless someone wants to pay me more money than I'm getting paid, I have to finish my set. And this guy stands up and pulls out his wallet and pulls out 200 pounds and goes, "I'll give you 200 to fuck off." And throws it down on the ground. I go, all right. And I just do my last joke, which is a joke that will fucking get me out of any trouble. Like it always works. And it gets 0 again. And I go, all right, that's my time. I gotta go. And I just went and picked up the money and just
take that 200, bro.
Yeah, of course.
And how long do you reckon?
I did 10.
That's not too.
No.
And you just still get the money for the.
Yeah, I did, and then I told Dave Ward, I'm like, you can just because he was supposed to give me 100.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can give me 50 because I went under and I fucking ate shit.
Well, you were up. You got 250 then.
Yeah, exactly.
And did he take 50 from you, or did he give you the?
No, he went to give me the 100, and I was like, just give me 50. Like,
okay. I would have just You could have just lied and said. Because did they ask?
Oh no, because that's right. So afterwards, I went out and just went and waited in the car until Dave was finished, because I didn't want him to ask for the money back.
Right. Yeah.
And then Dave got to the car and he's like, "They're saying that the guy gave you 200 pounds. Is that true?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's why I hid in the car." And he's like, "Fuck." He's like, "See, yeah." But he was just laughing because he's like, he knew I was in. Like there was nothing I could do.
Yeah, you're up against it.
You know, it's that I hate to see it. You know when comics say those lines on stage, like, I don't want to be up here. Though I think the worst line a comic could say is like, well, you fucking come up here and do it then. Oh, well, bro, like, you're crumbling a little bit.
Of course. I mean, I was, I mean, I had
pressure,
nothing.
You're like, I don't know where to go.
I had nothing. Yeah, I mean, that's the worst gig of my life for sure.
When I start, if I'm in that situation, I just start like, really leaning into like really dirty stuff because I'm like, if you guys aren't gonna have fun, I'm at least having fun, so I'm gonna do the shit that I love doing that, and I just get really graphic and stuff because I'm like, if you're not gonna laugh, I at least want you to be like, oh Jesus Christ,
But see, I didn't want to like. That's the thing. It's like because it wasn't a comedy show. It's like this award thing. And like I just didn't want to. Like I know that Dave can get pissed off at like. comics ruining the night intentionally. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do something that was like...
So you're like, I don't really know where to go with this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I just felt
like
stuck.
I can't roast everyone.
Exactly.
Everyone's going to get pissed. And
okay.
I
and when I did the like, I don't want to be up here thing, that was also my attempt of being like, maybe they'll think it's funny if I'm like...
Yeah, it's a joke. Like that's way better than you come and do it as a crash out.
Yeah.
That's like you're crashing out right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I feel like I kept my composure. I didn't like just completely crumble. I don't think.
Yeah.
I would like to see a video though. Maybe I did. But like, because I get off stage and I go to that guy. I said, I told you. I told you they were.
One thing I will say though, I feel like videos are always better than you think.
Yeah,
I feel like they're always a little bit better because as a comic, you're just like, you might have a good show and you come off and you're like, oh shit, because one joke didn't go the way, and you watch it back, and you're like, oh wait, okay, no, they were fucking
yeah.
I feel like if you watched it back, it's probably better than you think it was, but because you're going through.
I don't think so.
It was mad. Okay,
with that one, I don't know.
No, but with the people, like everyone was very nice to me afterwards. They were like, hand on my back, like, oh man, that was a tough crowd. Like they understood.
No, but you're a dickhead. The crowd were doing that.
Yeah, the crowd were
Fuck
like,
you lot,
no,
man.
we know we're not the right crowd. Like they knew.
At least they knew.
Then be right at the time. I hate when audiences do that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, no, you're funny, I beg. Like, why weren't you laughing?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have any hell gig stories? Worst gig?
I've only got one. Yeah, I've got like one. Well, it was bad.
Yeah.
That was what was it? Queen's Theatre in Hornchurch, which is actually not too far from me. But like, it was like, but they put us in the foyer
of the theatre.
So we're not in the theatre.
You're in the foyer.
Yeah, we're in the foyer. Like people are getting snacks and shit, and there's a big open window, just like the worst environment to do comedy.
During the day?
I was second half, so luckily I got like the darkness.
But
some comments was just, and people walking past, like, there's comedy in there. It was mad. And I told, bro, it was literally like, is this thing on? Like, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was like, I heard like, you could hear you could hear like just sighs in the audience.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was supposed to do 10 minutes. And when you're doing, you got to like 3 and you're like, I got 7.
Yeah.
Like, when you do your first joke and you're like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah. I was talking to Hannah Lawrence about this where it's like, because I did another Dave Ward gig on thing, and it's like, it's not going well, so you panic and you're like, you just do your closer like 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I fucking have to get something.
You're like 3 minutes in, you go, and I'll leave you guys with this.
And that's what I did. I was like 3 minutes in, I was like, oh, this isn't going well. So I just did like my closing joke because I was just panicking. I was like, I need to get fucking something.
Start lying. You're like, is that a lie? Okay, all right, guys.
And then it's like, it was like, then it, like that got something, and then I'm like, oh, like it's all downhill from here. Like I'm not gonna match that.
Yeah.
So it was brutal. But
thing is, like, my style is like it's laid back enough that I can get away with most things. Like, because it almost feels like I don't want to be on stage anyway.
Right.
So like a lot of the time, if the crowd is just shit, I'm like, cool. Yeah. And that's that awkwardness is funny.
Yeah.
But then there's some crowds where they're just like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Like and I'm thinking like, why are you not out tonight?
Yeah.
You not pay for these tickets? Like, just to be miserable. Like,
it's mad.
Because I'm funny. Like,
you want to say that?
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm funny. All right, fuck you. And that just looks terrible.
No, of course.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
No.
Yeah. I don't know if I have ever resorted to that, to just be like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if
you can't crash out as a comic. You got to keep it funny at all times.
Yeah, and
you got the hardest thing to do when you're pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't seem rattled, which is hard sometimes because you're just the front is that you're just like, I don't care that you don't.
I feel bad for white people because you lot go red.
Yeah, I just start sweating.
Yeah,
right. It starts going in my eyes.
Right.
And shit.
Because when I'm rattled, you can't really see it. Like not racially.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
I remember one time at Mode, there was some cunty crowd, and then we were sitting at the table upstairs, and then some guy did a drive by nasty comment to you or something. Do you
Yeah.
remember this? He was like, "Oh, nice try, buddy," and you said, "Oh, fuck off."
Yeah.
He's there with his fucking wife, and it was just, oh man, it was brutal. But you did what was the Sean Locke thing? How did that go?
Yeah. That was good, man.
Yeah,
that was fun. You know what it is? Like, Channel 4 are cool, man. They look after you. Like, they put us in a nice hotel.
Yeah.
The vibes were just very much like, because you've done the New Comedy Award, right?
No.
Oh, you haven't done it? Okay,
no.
so the BBC one, and BBC are cool as well, but it's a different vibe. BBC definitely feels more like, let's go do the show, and you know, like, you gotta be here. And Channel 4 kind of like, yeah, let's do your thing.
Yeah.
Go up there and whatever.
But they don't film the Sean Locke one, do they?
It wasn't filmed. That's the thing. I think the fact that the BBC is filmed and televised and everything, you can't have people fucking around.
Yeah.
This one was like, because I had to send a script through to BBC before you go on.
Did you do that
TV.
this year?
That was a couple years ago, or
yeah.
maybe like a year ago. And then this thing was like the Sean Locke thing, and that was just, most of the comics were kind of in like a similar vibe to just be like, fuck it, like, let's just go have fun.
Yeah.
It's not that deep.
Yeah.
Like, enjoy comedy, kind of like how Sean Locke did. Like, just because he was,
Yeah.
you know, he would say wild shit sometimes.
Yeah.
And it was just like, bro, just go. Because Samira was there, you know, Samira.
Yeah.
Sharon was there. Roger, like, there was
Roger
a few,
Sullivan. Yeah.
Four was up there, so it was a few comics on the circuit.
Yeah.
So we just had a good time.
Yeah. That's it. I think you have to approach fucking competitions now. It's just like, yeah, fuck it. Like, because if you try too hard, if you put too much into it, when you don't get if you don't win, you just.
Oh yeah. I'm too black to win. So, like, you know, it's
You think is that like is there truth to that? You think?
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Yeah?
100%. I think there's a thing with black comedy in the UK where it's like it's so primitive,
Right.
and a lot of the UK I don't think are ready for. Because sometimes you'll watch like a black comedian on like a Comedy Central or like a, you know, like BBC or whatever. But obviously we got to perform in front of specific crowds.
Okay.
So you got to do the jokes that you know are gonna bang to that crowd.
Right.
But they're not even really jokes sometimes that you yourself would listen to as a comic.
Yeah.
You're just like, I can't bomb in this room, so I have to do these jokes. But if I did the jokes that I like,
Yeah.
you know, I know the crowds that play well, but not for today.
Okay.
So then you end up watching. So then, like, people end up watching black comics on, like, black British comics on TV sometimes, and they're like, "Oh, that ain't really that. That didn't really bang." And it's like, yeah, because you lot weren't there.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if it was the crowd that we wanted or the material that we could say, then, you know, it's different. So then, you know, but then it's like, is British TV ready for certain things?
Right.
You remember the Big Nasty show? Did you ever watch it? So
no.
there was that. So Mo Gilligan and Big Nasty had this show, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like the blackest thing I've ever seen on like
Right.
TV in like recent years, and it was just unapologetic. It was just like, and I imagine there was some pushback from that, but it was like that kind of like, I think to bring comedy forward, and even what like you lot do, like just the boundary,
weird.
yeah, just like,
It's weird,
that's the comedy we actually grew up on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So it's like that needs to start being more accepted. So like I think a lot of black comedy is like that. A lot of like the comedy I listen to from other comics is like that. So I just think that's the whole thing.
Yeah, and for the BBC, when you submit the script, like I can't imagine like typing. Imagine me typing out the fucking script. Like
I got this joke where I say the N word, right?
Yeah.
I might.
So
I need to check this, yeah.
What'd you say?
So do I.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that joke.
Yeah.
I hope you're right. But yeah, I've got this joke, yeah. All right, so I might be the first black British comic to say the N word on BBC. I might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
And that makes me so happy, right?
Yeah.
And this is the thing I was talking about, because I always like to do comedy my way.
Yeah.
So like I was like, if I'm gonna go do this, I want to tell the jokes that I like, right? So I remember you got to write in, and I wrote this joke. I got this joke about my cat saying it to me. My cat calls me the N word. I just think it's such a dumb joke, but I love it, right?
Yeah.
And I sent that in, and you got to send it to like compliances or whatever. first of all, they send you a list of all the words you can't say, right?
Really? Yeah.
They were giving me words. I was like, I didn't even know some of these words. Like, there's a word for that?
Well, like slurs, like.
Yeah, but slurs that you wouldn't even fucking know. Like, you know, if one eye is bigger than the other, we call that out. And I'm like, okay. Right, okay, I was writing it down. I was like, I might take some of these. So they were like, okay, cool. So then anyway, I sent it through. I get on a call with this woman. She's like, yeah, I just want to go through a script. Everything's fine. And I'm waiting for it to come off. She's like, this white woman. And she's like, bless her. Like, she's like proper sweet. Yeah. She's kind of doesn't really know how to address it. She's like, yes. Oh, yeah, there was one thing.
There's one. One thing.
Yeah. You know when your cat says, what's it? The N-word. Yeah, you said it. And I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, yeah, I get it, because I see why your cat would say it in that situation.
What about meow?
Yeah. She's saying meow.
She's like, I like it.
Yeah.
What about Negro? What about, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, nah, she was cool with it. She was like, I like it, but we'll see. And then on the day, I was waiting for someone to come up and be like, we need to pull that word.
Yeah.
They were like, cool, run it.
Nice.
Bro, it's on BBC 3 if you want to go check it out.
Yeah, you got to say it?
I got to say it, bro. It's there, it's aired. It's on there.
It's fucking weird. Like, who are they doing that for? Like, they're like, oh, we have to take out this word. And you're like, well, what are you worried?
They're not doing it for us.
Yeah.
It's not for black people. It's not to protect black people.
Yeah. Right.
Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that is.
I saw
put up some things about...
She didn't submit her script until the very last second. So they didn't have a chance to go over it. And then she went on and she did this whole thing about the BBC... spreading propaganda about China or something, and they cut it out. They cut this whole joke out, like a minute and something. Which I'll give it to her. That's ballsy.
I fucking love that.
Ballsy.
I love that. I mean, it's
yeah, but she's got balls, man. I think she told the owner of the Comedy Store. Do you know this story? She owed Don Ward, the owner. I'll bleep her name, but like she did the Comedy Store, and she's obviously got a thick Chinese accent, and so do I have to have a few drinks, but she went on anyway, and she fucking whatever, and she got off, and she had the meeting with the Don Ward, and he was like, yeah, I just don't understand what you're saying. You're never gonna play this club. And then she just basically told him to go fuck himself, and then left. And I was like, yeah.
Thing is though, if he's told her already that you're never gonna play the club,
yeah.
Like,
you might as well tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, of course.
Because we all comics, right? We all tell we all want to be that person that we are on stage, right? We want to tell those miraculous stories like when I told the man to fuck, whatever. It's like, bro, you might as well.
Of course, if I was told, if he said never to me, I would absolutely.
Yeah,
you're already out.
Like if he was like,
no, that's our N-word.
If he's like, he's like, if he was like, you're 99% not likely to play this club, I'd be like, all right, I'll be nice.
Yeah.
But never?
Yeah, I would have just said something like, you're going to die soon anyway. Like, just, cause that's what everyone, I had a bad experience.
The way people talk about him, I thought he was I expect him to look really old.
Yeah.
Like have like a walking frame and stuff. But he's not that.
He's not, I mean, he's quite.
I mean, he's getting on.
Yeah. He's getting on, he is.
He's getting
but like, he was so mean to me in January when I had the meeting that when I told people the story, people were like, oh, you should have told him to go fuck himself. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But
it's
like,
because you're doing it for the room, bro. Like you're doing it for the gig. And it's a good place to do comedy.
Have you had a meeting with him?
Yeah, bro. Mine was calm. I'll be honest with you. He was alright.
Yeah.
But I've heard stories.
Oh, there's a lot.
I've heard some stories. Yeah.
Adam Rowe has a story about how he did it for like they made him do like 10 open 10s. And then they had a meeting, and then he did this. He pulls this move where he pulls out the booking, the big ledger or whatever where they have all the names.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Who in there do you think you deserve to like replace them or whatever?" And then Adam just said, "Any cunt with a guitar." And then he was like, "I like your style, kid."
Yeah.
And then he just booked him. Yeah.
Okay.
So but then like Hamish was saying that like there's a lot of these comics doing like these like sponsored posts for Heineken and stuff, and they make you edit the sketch to a point where it's like there's no humor in it.
Yeah, they take all the
I've
jokes out,
I've done that. The thing is with ads, like it's the thing with this industry, right? Sometimes you gotta grin and bear it. Like unfortunately, to get spots where you want to get the spots, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you got just if you if you can get 20 at the wherever it is, it's calm.
Yeah.
Those I did a thing for some ad online or whatever. Yeah, bro, they'll come to you and be like, yeah, do it your style. Like, yeah, we like your videos. Do something like that, but with our brand or whatever. Yeah. Then they come back with their tweaks and stuff. By the end, my agent basically just told me, like, just get the bag. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's money. Like, just fuck it. Like, that's why if you ever see like a comic on some shit, like, and it's associated to a brand, and you're like, that wasn't funny.
Yeah.
That's because they weren't allowed to be funny.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I know. Because he has I edit for like Ellie Woods, all his shit. So
right.
So
yeah.
I have to. He does quite a bit of branded stuff, and they just take all the comedy out of it. They literally to the point where he just goes, "You just write it then."
Yeah, just write it. Don't come to me, just write it, bro. Yeah. They even tried to blacken up my shit. Like they tried, they're like, maybe you could try it like this, and
then you're like, hey, maybe Negro.
yeah. Like, it's like, what are you doing? Like, they what was it? They tried to insert some slang. Like they were like, oh, maybe you could do the intro. Like, what's happening? Like, like just some bro. It was like some like yo it up basically.
Like code switching.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Was it like a bunch of white people?
Yeah, so but the thing is, it's mostly a bunch of white people like telling you to kind of. But it's like, bro, like you. The weird thing is that you found me.
Yeah.
You found my page.
Yeah.
You can watch 3 vids and know the way I speak and all of that or whatever. I can put that in myself.
Yeah.
Don't come to me and be like, so what we said wagwan in the beginning.
My god!
It's like, come on, man,
dude. I don't know if I told the story on, but there's this comic, this funny South African guy, I think, and he's doing this bit about how he wants to do this fake audience sort of role play thing with an audience member. There's like this old white guy in the front row, and he was like, "Oh, can we just do a role play thing? I'll give you a script, and then like." You're playing like my female housemate, and you're accusing me of stealing her panties or whatever. And they do like a quick run through, and he goes, "Oh, sorry, I forgot to say, she's Jamaican, so can you just like incorporate that into the thing?" And the whole room's kind of laughing, being like, "Oh, he's not gonna. It's an old white guy. He's not gonna do it." And he goes, "All right, action, let's do it." And then the old white guy just goes, "Wagwan, you stole me panties!" And there was like black people sitting behind him, and he was like, they were like, yo, no, you can't do that, man, you can't do that. And the old white guy was like, "What? I didn't fucking."
I would have died laughing.
Yeah, it was
so funny
because he's just like this old, oblivious white guy. He's not gonna fucking, you know what I mean?
That's more dumb than it is offensive.
Yeah. But I remember, you know this guy Stefano Paolini. He does impressions and stuff like that, and he was telling me that he did Britain's Got Talent and he got to like the semi-final or the final, and he was so bitter about it. Like he was just like, I was up against a kid in a wheelchair and like a blind girl who's playing the violin. And I was like, obviously I'm gonna get fucking kicked out over it. You know what I mean? It's like, you're not gonna have a straight white man beat a fucking kid with severe autism and a girl with one leg. And he said that he has there's a type of pasta in Italy, and it's called like fagatoni or something like that. Faga something or whatever. And like the day they were shooting the semi-final, they were like, "Oh yeah, you can't say faggot something on TV." And he was like, "Well, it's a type of pasta." And they were like, "Yeah, well, you can't."
Yeah, they're terrified, man.
Yeah, and they took it out. And then on the day, like a few days before, he has all these like set impressions that he does, where it's like all these famous people or whatever. And then the producers of Britain's Got Talent were like, so the judges are like Simon Cowell, Amanda fucking whatever Toes, David Williams, and something else. And like a few days before, they were like, "Oh, it'd be really funny if you could like do impressions of like the judges or whatever." And he was like, "Well, I can't. Like that's not part of my fucking repertoire." And they were like, "Yeah, but like we really want you to do." So he had to like fucking work. He had to like basically develop impressions of the judges like 2 days before he went on Britain's Got Talent, which is fucking insane. I had some guy on TikTok reach out to me he DM'd me being like, and it was legitimate because he gave me his email address, and then I googled it and it was like the company was the company who books talent for Britain's Got Talent, or who books the acts, and he was like, "Oh, if you should, I think you'd be good on Britain's Got Talent or whatever," and sent me the thing. And I think it was
never work.
I would never work on Britain's.
Bro, I've been asked like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, I've been asked like 3 times. Yeah.
And you don't wanna?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't want. Nah.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need to be on that show.
No.
Right now.
I don't think you really get more. I mean, like the fans that you would get through that probably aren't fans that you even want, because you'd be a diluted version of yourself. Like,
it works for like clowns, like Vigo Van. Like that's
the vampire guy should do it.
Yeah.
Thing is, there's a few people that have done it that like it's done really well. Like Nabil did it.
Marcus Bergman, I guess.
Axel Blake did it. Yeah, I mean but that's the thing, because they're good comics and they're great comics, and they what's it called? Their work ethic after the fact.
Yes, yeah.
So I think it's like what you do after the show. But I just know with me, do you know what it is? It's the risk isn't worth the reward for me.
Yeah. Because it's such a high chance of just eating shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah, because I feel like I'm a club comic.
Yeah.
And I don't know, going on that, it would piss me off.
Oh, imagine trying not to melt down when fucking Simon Cowell hits a buzzer
I'd crash out
in the middle of it. You would.
I would
do it for the story, because it'd be hilarious to go do a Britain's Got Talent audition and then just completely crash out and we're like, fuck you, you fucking cunt, and you're fake tits, and fucking David Walliams. I'm pretty sure David Walliams, there's like loads of allegations about fucking like mountains of allegations against
which
him.
Is mad, because doesn't he write kids books?
Yeah, he writes kids books. He's like one of these guys. Apparently there's loads of allegations about him, and then there's also.
But it was weird from the point where, when I found out he's writing kids books, I was like, wait, the guy from Little Britain writes kids books?
Yeah.
Alright.
You forget how
no one thinks that's weird.
You forget how overtly offensive Britain.
And he dresses up as a woman and goes and reads it to them.
Yeah.
Story time.
His dick's just out.
You forget how overtly offensive fucking Little Britain was.
Yeah, it was
But
crazy.
it's just a weird switch of lanes. Like, it's like when Ice Cube started doing like kids movies, and like you listen to his old shit and he's like, fuck a cracker, and it's like what?
Yeah.
I watched him in he's in a movie there, War of the Worlds. It's like one of the worst.
Well, Ice Cube's in that?
Ice Cube's in
War
of the Worlds.
The Tom Cruise one.
No, yeah, they remade.
Is he just Ice Cube the whole movie?
He's just Ice Cube the whole time. He's getting destroyed by aliens, and he's just there going, shit.
I love that. I love that.
And
he didn't even give him a script.
Yeah, no, there's like, just
man, fuck these aliens.
That's what he says.
Some bullshit.
He says that at one point in the thing. Some alien like destroys and goes, oh, fuck these aliens, man. I'm sick of these motherfucking aliens and this motherfucking...
Fuck these cracker ass aliens.
Yeah.
That's
but
crazy. He loves it.
Yeah, he was... It's one of the worst movies, I think.
He must be a comedian at some level. Like,
yeah.
There's comedy in Ice Cube, man. He needs to do some stand up, man.
I mean, I think that what was the film where he plays the cop that what's the 21 Jump Street?
21 Jump Street.
I think
that's
fucking hilarious.
That's a great
film.
Fucking hilarious.
That's a great film.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum's funny in that.
Yeah, they're all great.
He's got good comedy chops.
Yeah.
21. I might rewatch that actually. That's fucking.
Yeah. So it's a good.
I'll watch
film,
that.
man.
I'll watch that.
Yeah.
He's funny in.
We should request that at the fucking Prince.
The Prince Andrew. No, not the Prince Andrew cinema. Jesus, Prince Charles cinema.
Yeah.
I watched this. We have to wrap it up. But I went to see Nuremberg, which is like the movie about the Nuremberg trials there recently.
It'd be funny if it wasn't about that.
Oh yeah,
like it's just a love story in Nuremberg.
Comedy set in Nuremberg.
yeah, just a romantic comedy.
But yeah,
Bridgerton.
Exactly. But yeah, it was. Oh, that's the alarm. Oh fuck, we actually better go. Anyway, Nuremberg. It's a great movie, but it's for a movie about the Holocaust. It's way too like Hollywoody and cheesy and stuff.
Holocaust.
Like they're.
Was it a musical?
It's almost. They're like wisecracking and making zingers, and there's a scene where he's like Douglas Kelly's like a psychiatrist. It's based on a real guy who's like supposed to analyze the Nazis and stuff before they went on trial, and he like he becomes friends with Hermann Goering, who was like Hitler's fucking right hand man, and he like teaches him a magic trick, and then at the end of the magic trick, your man goes, the magician psychiatrist like, oh, abracadabra, and then Hermann Goering's like, what does this mean, abracadabra? And he's like, oh, it's something that magicians say at the end of a trick when whatever. And he goes, oh,
I just made 6 million Jews disappear.
Yeah, that's insane.
And he goes, what's abracadabra? He goes, yeah. Oh, abracadabra, okay. And I leant over to my brother and I was like, he's going to say that at the end of the movie. Like, Hermann Goering's going to say that at the end of the movie. And sure enough, they get found guilty and they're hanging. The end of the movie is where all the Nazis get hung. And the Hermann Goering he had a cyanide capsule. and he took it like right before he was supposed to be hung because he was like, I don't want to be degraded and like embarrassed getting hung by the Allied forces. And he takes the cyanide pill, and sure enough, he goes abracadabra, and he takes the pill. I'm like, why do you have to?
Did he say that in real life though?
No. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's just.
It should have been someone like at the very last like frame of the film, just be like,
Yeah. There's so many scenes of that where they're like, just white, like little jokes and stuff. It was just.
He just like throws down one of those smoke things.
There's some films you just can't make artistic. Like just.
No.
Yeah, but just do it like Schindler's List, Zone of Interest, just respectful. You don't have to have jokes in the movie.
Yeah.
It's just too cheesy and Hollywood.
You can't put zingers in a Holocaust.
No, you can't put zingers in a Holocaust
That's
movie.
nuts.
Anyway, we better go because Hamish has to bounce. But thanks so much, dudes.
No worries, man.
Patreon and all that jazz. All right, bye.